Well, how you doing? It's me, Gerald. Uh, I'm here, of course, in Portland, Oregon, like I always am. I'm in my chair tonight because I got a new configuration for my desk and my computer and my bed. And your clothes back there behind me, you can see. Well, it's just the way my bedroom is set up. So I got my office, my desk set up in here. Go ahead and get over the comments and the criticisms and make fun of me and everything. Or, get that over out of your head because I have a few things I need to say. I might even try to pay attention. Tonight, President Obama gave a speech, so to speak. Anyway, actually, he gave an interview on 60 Minutes. And I voted for the man, and I really wanted the change that he promised. I really expected our country to go into a new and better direction. I expected our boys to be pulled out of Afghanistan and Iraq because we don't need to be in there. It's none of our business now. Uh, whatever Taliban is left over, Al Qaeda or whatever, they're going to do whatever they do anyway. We can't completely eradicate this group because it's an ideal. Okay? It's Islam taken to a more radical step. And now all you have to do is eradicate Islam. Yeah, along with Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, whatever. Anything that makes human beings less than they are and puts them in a place of oppression is basically what religion does. Puts human beings in a place of subjugation as if we're uh, not true sentient beings, but little critters, pets. And it's a magician in the first place. President Obama seems to think that what he says goes no matter what, I think, because he feels that when he was asked, the interviewer said, listen, the majority of the American people, including those in your party, President Obama, are against escalation, are against putting more troops over there, are against even being in Iraq in this war. They'd like everybody to come home. With the majority of your party and the American people feeling that way, how did you make this decision you made to surge, to add more troops and have another surge? And he came out with this crap about, well, I was elected to that's my job, to make the right decisions, to make sure that the decision I make puts America in a better place forward. What the hell does that mean? He asked you a freaking question. Why are you disregarding what the majority of the American people feel, want, and need, and have to have because it's their right? He feels you're disregarding that. And I do too. I don't think you're listening to us. I don't think you give a shit that the majority of the American people don't want to fight this war anymore. It's not a war. It's just it's a battle, a never-ending battle for nothing. We're not going to win their hearts and minds of those people. They're delusional. They're Stone Age delusional creatures with their little religion. You don't make it any better, Obama, by professing to this Christian religion yourself and then saying, well, we have to get along, that we have to respect each other's beliefs and blah, blah, blah. It can't be done. You're talking about people that feel they have a deity that's so omnipotent and omniscient, it created everything with a zippity doodah. So why do you think that they feel their God would uh, take second place, so to speak, or even compromise? They won't. None of their gods want to compromise. You know that. I don't know where you get this from. I don't know where you get these ignorant ideas, especially Islam. That religion is so damned exclusive that it actually says in their Quran to kill infidels. I mean, it uses the word kill, all that slaughter, just like the Bible does. The Bible's no better. Its whole idea was to send Joshua into the so-called promised land, and actually all he was doing was conquering. When they, as not, oh, freak, not these super religious slaves, but they were mercenaries. The Hebrews were mercenaries when they came out of Egypt. Even the Bible, it says they were weaponized, that they were loaded with weapons, they were armed. And you don't arm slaves. Slaves are not armed ever. You don't give them weapons and then let them go from village to village and plunder. What makes you think that's a slave? Even the Bible says that. Those are mercenaries. The Hebrews were mercenaries. They left Egypt because they were kicked out. The pharaohs were afraid that the Hebrews were going to, do what they were doing, plunder villages up there in the Sea of Reeds where they lived. Oh, the Sea of Reeds. Oh, you thought it was parting the Red Sea. That's right. Never mind. Anyway, whatever. All of it's mythology. That's the whole point. And yet now, President Obama, you're such a fool that you're even putting yourself in the position of a delusional Stone Age person with weird ideas about creation and science. Well, you're saying you are. If you say you're a Christian, then you're saying that you're a freak. You're a delusional, Stone Age idea freak. I mean, you got these ideas like God creating everything in 7 days, and Adam named all the animals and everything. Well, the whole rigmarole. That's what Christianity is about. And if you profess to be a Christian, you have to take that into account. And if you don't, you're just a hypocrite and a liar. And you realize that there's not a God. You're just hedging your bet. And Obama, that's what you're doing. I think you're just hedging your bet. But you ought to at least listen to the American people. I had to turn the interview off after a while. You look like such a puppet. You didn't answer any of the questions. You were starting to really make me ill. I voted for you. I got thousands of people to vote for you. I worked hard on your campaign. And you let me down, dude. You freaking let me down. First off, with the medical marijuana thing, right away you allowed the DEA to go ahead and start. They just right away went in and start doing raids as soon as you were elected. And you didn't say a word. For crying out loud, dude, look at the science. Well, it's been over 8 minutes. They only allow 10, so let me get a hit off my medicine, and we'll say goodnight. Very good. Yeah, it's new stuff. I have my card. It's medical. I'm in here in Oregon. You can see the Ducks going to the Rose Bowl. We're going to kick ass. I want you to look at that. President Obama. I'd rather have that than all the opiates in the world, which doctors seem to be real glad to give a fella. Oh, yeah, but then they make you sign a contract because you're automatically suspect. It's just so weird. Yeah, this is one small part of the healthcare thing that's fucked up. Good night, Portland, Oregon. Gerald Reynolds. Happy winter solstice.